ಉದ್ಭವ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್ಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ.
ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಶಸ್ ಟು ಉದ್ಭವ ಕನ್ನಡ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನೆಲ್.
ತಪ್ಪದೇ ನೋಡಿ because he is going to talk about many things, so do not miss it.
That was Abhi.
How was that experience working with Appu sir?
It was a wonderful experience. Wonderful. See, he was very that even Shivaraj Kumar also, and both of them very obedient, very good, very obedient artists. I think it was because of the the training of their father, the illustrious father. He so they were very very it's very easy to work with them.
The Suprabhata, Vishnu sir was in peak. How is your experience that time?
I've told so many times. See, I never knew that he was a big star when I started. He was very friendly with me, and I thought he was okay, fine. He's a leading actor. That's why I never knew that he was a big star and all that. We were shooting in Mysore. One day, one van came, tourist van, and from that about 15 or 20 youngsters all came out. They all started shouting Guru and all that. They came to him, and one boy must be hardly 17 or 18. He took a blade and he cut his hand like this, his own hand. He cut just one slash like that, and then he took that blood and put it on Vishnu sir's forehead. I was shocked to see that. Then of course Vishnu sir only called to me and said, "Oh, and then some. That is when I realized this man has to be a big shot. He has to be a star. Otherwise, one wouldn't do this. Until then, I never knew that was a big star. Only that made me think, he is very well known that way.
Your experience with Amrita Varsini, how it was? How it started?
Amrita Varshini, as I told you, he was supposed to start before Suprabhata, and then Amrita Varshini had a big journey. Like I was planning to start it in Malayalam, it didn't work out. Like that, and finally, one day.
Changed, no? Previously, that Prabha Raj was supposed to.
She was supposed to do, but then we did the Suprabhata for her. After that, I think almost 7 to 8 years passed. I think 1997 or something, 96 or 97 was. I was in Trivandrum one day. I had a call from Suhasini saying that one Bharavi will contact you. They have a project in mind. So I said, what can I? So it seems, then she told me about Jayashree Devi, producer. They have a English film with them. They want to remake a film. But she wants a cameraman director to do that film. So Suhasini had suggested my name. She wanted Suhasini first, and then asked her, and then she said, okay, fine, you can contact Dinesh Babu, and the number was given. And then this Bharavi came to Trivandrum with a cassette, explained to me, and he gave me the cassette. Then I watched that film. It was an English film.
Okay.
I watched, and I was very surprised that I didn't find anything in that film. It was just an ordinary film. So I called up Suhasini and said, first of all, I didn't like the film. Then I said, why does she need a cameraman director to do this subject? Anybody can do this.
Beautiful question.
Then this she said, I'll talk to them. Then this Bharavi called her and said, sir, we have done a script based on the story. We have done a script. So when are you? I said, I'll be coming to Chennai the next day. He said he'll also come. So we met in Chennai in Woodlands Hotel. He narrated the story to me. What they have done.
It impressed you?
It didn't.
Then?
It didn't impress. So he went on, he narrated, and I was not very really impressed. So by interval he stopped. I said, 1 second. Then because there were very few scenes of Suhasini till interval.
Yeah.
I said, see, and another thing was that it's about that film. The original subject was about a dog. A dog which goes mad and all that, how it attacks people and things like that. And this Suhasini character was supposed to be a veterinary doctor.
Okay.
And I said, see, first of all, Suhasini hates animals. She doesn't like animals. And we have to cast her as a veterinary doctor. It will be very difficult. She may get scared to even touch a dog or something like that. So we said, Then I told him, I have a story. Will you listen? Then I narrated this Amritavarshini story.
Okay.
So Bharavi listened to the story. He didn't say anything. He said, I'll just come, sir. And he went out. I was in Woodlands hotel room.
Okay.
He went out of the room. And then later he said, sir, I'll meet you in the morning. Next day morning, he came with the Jayashree Devi. She was in Bangalore. That day he called her, asked her to come to Chennai. Next day morning flight, she was there. Both of them came. I narrated the story again. And she liked it very much. She said, we will do this film. That is how Amritavarshini took off.
Even Ramesh also at that time he was very busy artist. All films were successful.
Successful.
In spite of that, what motivated you to select?
Ramesh, I had worked with Ramesh as a cameraman in a Tamil film before.
Okay.
I knew as a good actor.
Okay.
So we wanted somebody who can perform very well, especially for that character in Amritavarshini, that second character. So I said, will you be interested in doing a negative character? Then I narrated the story to him. He said, it's interesting, we'll do it. That's how he came in. Because I knew he can perform well.
Okay.
That's how he came.
Then after that.
Then even deciding on Sarath Babu was also, we tried so many other people. But most of the, Ambrish we tried. And again, Ambrish, because he doesn't have, he said, I have nothing to do in the film. Which was literally true, for a man of Ambrish, okay, his name and all that. That subject was not really suiting for
Sarath was a good choice.
so then that is how we landed on Sarath Babu.
Okay. After that, you did how many movies you directed in Kannada?
Kannada now 46.
46 movies you directed in
Yeah.
Kannada.
Yeah.
Altogether,
Altogether, other languages 5. So this I just completed 51 films
51 as a director.
as a director.
Apart from as a photographer,
As a cameraman, I think I would have done around 65 or 60, almost 70, I think.
but
Totally, it's about 118 to 120 within that. I would have done
according to
cinema.
me, you are the first person who have crossed more than 100 pictures altogether as a cinematographer.
That's all, but then not in one
director.
capacity.
Is it
See,
not?
I one as lots of film as cameraman, and then as a director
Okay.
together. And out of this 51 films, I think only 3 or 4 films other cameraman. Otherwise, all the other film I only did the photography myself. Yeah.
Okay. Any awards?
Awards for Suprabhata, I won Best Cinematography Award, State Award.
Okay. For you.
Yeah. And Filmfare, I got Best Director Award. Then for Amritavarshini, I got Best Screenplay State Award. Then Lali was the second best film of the year.
Second best film
Of the year.
Okay.
So that like that 3 state awards.
Okay.
One Filmfare Award, and then some other awards I had got some. What is it? Nandi,
Nandi awards.
some like all that for Amritavarshini and all that.
Okay. How was your journey, according to you?
Journey was interesting, very interesting journey. I was very fortunate. I was continuously doing, even now I am continuously doing films.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, I am very happy with my job. I like to do cinema.
Any ambitions you have in future?
Ambitions, only to keep doing as long as I am healthy, I should be able to do films.
Okay.
No particular this kind of film. No, I can do. I wouldn't like to be branded as only one kind of film. Even now there is a talk that I make only class films, only for the class audience.
Any movies you produced?
Produced
Any partnership or?
a partnership and all that. One was Nanna Hinti Chanagidala. With Kasi that was a partnership. But that is a flop. I lost money in that. Then that was the only thing which I did. Then I used to do in contract basis. I tell the producer, like this is the amount, I'll do a film. They give the money, I give the film to them. That way, I've done a couple of films. Now this one, the one which I'm just completed, that is Station 3. That is a crowd-funded. Crowd-funded means 12 people.
Yeah. Oh, 12.
Only 12 people. So I call it the family-funded.
Okay.
I'm calling it, this is a family-funded project. 12 people joined together and we made this film. I mean, it's still in the process of finishing. The dubbing is over. Now the final editing has to start.